So you've made your t-shirt yarn using the whole t-shirt, and now you need to join it. If you want to know how, just click on the card on the screen and that's going to take you to my video showing you how to use the whole t-shirt to make yarn. And now we're going to join it. We're not going to knot it so that you get a big lump in your yarn. We're going to show you a better way. I'm Christine of Christine's Crafts, and this channel is dedicated to crafting on a budget. So you've cut up your t-shirt, you've got all these little balls of yarn. We want to show you how to join them. So the first thing you do is take one end of one ball and flatten it out, and take one end of another ball and flatten it out, because often with t-shirt yarn it rolls up nicely. So you could just knot them together and that works fine depending what the project is you're going to use it for. But if you want a slightly better finish, simply overlap the ends. About an inch is a good size to go, and clip or pin them together. And you can see that when you finish this, you're going to end up with a nice continuous length of yarn. We're going to sew a box on there. So take it over to your sewing machine, or you can sew it by hand. Now, if you're going to your sewing machine, you're going to need a needle for stretchy fabric, otherwise you can get into all sorts of trouble. You can get a walking foot, but you don't need it for something like this. But I do recommend a needle for stretchy fabric. So all you're going to do is place it under your foot and sew a box. You might find your pin or your clip gets in the way, in which case either adjust it or take it off altogether. It's only there to help you get lined up on the sewing machine. So you're going to start at one end of the yarn, and you're going to work across the yarn. So do a few stitches and then reverse a few so it can't come undone, and then go all the way across to the other side. Make sure your needle's in the fabric, still through both layers, and turn the yarn through 90 degrees. Then you're going to sew along to the other end of your crossed over yarn. Make sure the needle's in, turn it around 90 degrees, and you're going to sew across the yarn again. Now you can see I'm having to just keep moving the balls of yarn so that I don't get them all knotted up or in the way. It's just keeping things easy and tidy. Then you've got that final turn to run down the yarn again. Run along to where you started, reverse a few stitches, and it should hold it nice and secure. So once you've taken it out of your machine, you've cut off all the ends. Now obviously you'll be using a matching thread or a close coloured thread. I'm using white to show you. It makes it nice and clear that I've done a box. And if you've got any overlapping edges that are sticking out to the side because they weren't exactly the same size, you can just trim those off if you like. And you'll see that when I now pull this yarn, it just rolls up the same as the rest of it, and you'd never know it had been joined. So good luck joining your t-shirt yarn. I hope you do some exciting projects with it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe below, and if you want to, click on the video shown now and go and see how to make your own t-shirt yarn so that you're ready to join it.